Welcome back to the channel. This is Five Finger Tree Punch, and this is episode 3 of the Haven Smp. And get a little bit done today, or this week. Do a little outside work on the building, and we'll get right into it. Get some gifts from a player, and we also get pranked. Yeah. Apparently there is a phantom on the server. He or she or whoever it may be. Could be a group. Now that I started thinking about it, it's like maybe there's multiple people doing this, and that's why Waichu is on the case trying to figure out who it is, but she's having quite a difficult time. She's putting names on the list, taking names off the list, and there might be multiple people now that I think of it, because we're trying to pin it down by who's online at what times and who's getting pranked in those time periods. But if there were multiple people doing this, then that would make it difficult to figure out who it was. But yeah, I got targeted. I believe this is the Phantom. The sign says Sand Monster. Not too terrible. I could use sand, so this was a cool prank, if you ask me. Because, yeah, filled up my area. Kind of had to knock out a couple torches there, so make sure I relight this because I don't want creepers blowing up on my kelp farm, my precious double kelp farm. And yeah, I got a lot of sand, but you know, there's a phantom running around pranking people. Almost everybody's been pranked, so if the prankster doesn't prank themselves, then that would make it a little too easy to figure out who is the pranker. But I didn't mind this one too much, but yeah, and I got a sign out of it, so that's a plus. And just gonna check around the back, make sure I didn't get more sand back here. It's the last thing I need, a bunch of clutter around the base that I'm not watching. And this is, after a long AFK session, I figured out that, well, I knew that the smokers and the furnaces, they kind of kept a memory of what they furnace, and then when you took it out, you get all the levels for it. And that's why my levels are so high right now, because this is the second time I let it completely fill up and back up into the smoker, so then I could pull it out and get all the XP. But every time I pull it out of the chest, I don't get the XP. But luckily, I think it actually saves it anyways in the smoker. So after I had finally let it fill up before this time, it gave me 10 levels. I was already like near 30, so I got 10 for the first smoker, and then another 10, and that's why I was like nearly at 50 levels. So yeah, that was pretty good. Don't know if I broke the smoker, then that might have deleted all the XP, so it's lucky I didn't have any reason to break the smoker. But yeah, this kelp farm's really working out. Got all the dried kelp for making blocks and smelting up my potatoes, so I'm getting XP from this now, as long as I let it back up into the smoker, and then I get XP from the potatoes that I'm using all these dried kelp blocks for. And this one had backed up, so I went ahead and just to see how much one full chest full of smoked kelp gave me. And it looks like it gives me about 3 levels. Yeah, I was at 30 and I got 3 full levels from that. So yeah, this is my AFK spot. I just when the other guardians on the server notice that I'm AFK, I'm probably up here at my kelp farm, just chilling in my little nook, waiting for my kelp to fill up so I could get lots of XP. So this also pretty much solves my XP issues. I'm able to get plenty of XP out of this. And I came back to my base the other day and somebody had left me a gift. Yeah, Mr. Shark. Senor Shark gave me a full set of diamond armor. That was very nice of him. He had said the other day that if anybody needed anything, and I told him I could use some diamond armor. He said no problem, and there it is. So a big thanks to Mr. Shark hooking it up. Got Mr. Tree Punch his full diamond armor. Got all my shinies on now. Don't have to go around in my iron armor. And I used all that XP that I got from the farm and went ahead and enchanted all that armor up to full enchants. Got decent stuff on here. Not too terrible. Depth Strider, that'll come in handy because I'm usually running around in the water around the base. And Aqua Affinity, decent. So yeah. And I got most of my tools and weapons enchanted. Only thing I'm really missing now is an Elytra. And I do have a shield. I don't think you can enchant shields. You should be able to, but I don't think you can. So yeah, just missed that and a bow. I need a really good bow. That's what I do need if I ever want to take on some dragon. Do some end dragon stuff. But they did take out the end dragon the other day. But yeah. And since I was in the shopping district, I would make my little donation to the potato church. I try to make sure to bring my potatoes with me. Otherwise, it's a long trip. That's another thing I still need to do is link up my portal or my portal to another portal in the Nether, so I don't have to keep using Mr. Shark's. I think Mr. Shark and Rake share a portal, and I end up using theirs all the time. And yeah, I needed to get some cactus, or at least I thought I did, and went over to the desert, and yeah, the pillagers just went crazy on me. You see this? See these shenanigans? They're rolling 5 deep in these groups. There's 5 there. There's another 4 or 5 right there. This one, that one, I think he's the captain, the one with the banner on his head. Yeah, there's another 5. A full 15 just coming for me. It's ridiculous. Who needs to be attacked by that many pillagers? Nobody. I know, I don't want to get attacked. I did try to take them on earlier. I didn't get any footage of that, but yeah, I was trying to attack them and I had my armor on. So I thought, yeah, maybe I could do it. But yeah, you see that? 15? No, I can't take out 15, and I didn't bring my shield with me, so I definitely was not going to be able to take out 15 of them. Especially not without a shield. With a shield, it probably would have been super easy, but I did not bring my shield. I mostly don't carry around the shield because it blocks like your bottom corner of the screen, so it gets a little annoying with that. And I like to hold my torches in my offhand, so. And I thought I'd go ahead and plant those cactuses. And once I started to plant them, I started to realize maybe I won't use green dye, because that's what I was going to use the cactus for, was to make green dye. But then I started to think, to stay in theme of my mega base being mostly spruce, maybe I should just stick to spruce leaves. And I heard in chat, or read in chat anyways, that Mr. Shark, yeah, at it again, making a club, a welcome back club, or WB club. We won't be saying welcome back, we'll be saying WB really, but yeah, he said there was a new structure here, the clubhouse, I suppose you'd call it. And I thought I was in the wrong place for a second, because I was like, what is going on here? But yeah, on the book here you see, welcome back to the Welcome Back Club. Yeah, I got a diamond block for admission here. Just put your name on it. And we'll be saying welcome back anytime anyone logs in. So, just something fun to do. And this will be another club that I am in. Though I don't think I'm technically in the Potato Church Club. So I still haven't gotten around to officially being inducted into that. And other people need to donate their potatoes. Looks like there's not that many donators. But yeah, so I gotta make a block a little expensive for a whole diamond block, but I had some diamonds, so I had enough to do it anyways. So I figured, why not? I didn't have big plans for the diamonds that I'm collecting. Except for an Elytra. I will probably end up spending most of my diamonds on the Elytra. But yeah, down 9 diamonds. And I'll just pop right over to the anvil and put my name on that, because that's what it said to do. And there it is. 5-finger tree punch on a diamond block. Hate to let go of 9 diamonds, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Be part of the club. And I'll just head right back on over. If I could maneuver through the shenanigans. Yeah, I think we need a little bit more walkways around here. I haven't seen too many new additions to the district. Obviously the Welcome Back Club is a new addition, but other than that, that's about all the new stuff I've seen as of late. I haven't really inspected all the other ones too closely. But yeah, just come back, get in here, and I will do my donation. Just let them know, letting everybody know. Making my donation. Pop right in there, and yeah, look at that. I'm the first member. Huh, first member. I should get bonus points for that. Probably not going to get bonus points for that. Yeah. And finishing it up with a look at the mega base from the outside. Takes a little bit to load in here. Pretty far out. This is the trip I usually make back from Mr. Shark's portal. And if it just comes in there. Yep. Got the bottom 2 floors decorated. And I didn't do this on purpose, but yeah, it looks like a big mouth. I realized it. I started to realize it the instant I decided to put those 2 pieces there with the birch steps and the lanterns. I was like, these are gonna look like eyes, because that was the only symmetrical room I had to put lanterns. And I was like, yep. And then I went out here and looked at it. Looks like a big face, open mouth, trying to suck in all the ocean air or something. I don't know what this face is trying to do, but yeah, it's getting plenty of ocean air. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. I'm liking the design. I'm just kind of winging it. Don't have anything particularly set that I want it to look like, but it is coming along nice. And yeah, I left a little bit of scaffolding there. I'm not too familiar with using scaffolding. I do know you can't branch it out too far unless you have like a solid block, but you can go up infinitely, pretty much all the way to the build limit, as long as you have that much scaffolding. And yeah, I got the boardwalk going out here too. Just a basic birch and spruce slabs here, and I put the lanterns just so there'd be plenty of light and you could see it from a distance. And got the little entrance there. Platforms when I come back from my boat rides. And got it all the way around all the land. I didn't do it around the backside of the building, but I don't know if I want to do it around that backside. But this was good enough. And I didn't finish this area right back here. This will probably just be another landing area for if I'm ever running around the backside of my base. I can just hop up there. And this is the inside of the boardwalk, looking pretty decent. And I finally made a proper entrance to the base. I was going through a little hole on the side. I got rid of that and made this. Looks alright. Thought I'd go at an angle here. And oh, yeah, don't look at that. That's not finished. But aside from that, yeah, I gotta move that. That's the bubble elevator from my mine shaft. I will need to go ahead and move that somewhere else. I also need to install elevators throughout this building because it's getting pretty tall. And I will go up top and take a look at it from up there, because it looks pretty cool from the top of the building. And just take a look down the edge. Yeah, just looks pretty nice. I'm liking the way it came out. Looks decent. It's a view of Mr. Shark's and Rake's area over there. I believe that's the area. But that's the area I come from. Every time I take the portal, I have to swim back, pretty much. And on this side, it's looking decent. I like it. Add some color and texture to the island. And my preliminary cactus farm there. That's going to be temporary. I'm not going to keep that there. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to use that cactus. But at least I have green dye. So I'll just cook that up and then I'll have me some green dye and whatnot for other green projects. Even though I'm going to stick with the spruce leaves. And I just kind of wrapped this around however the land was generated. But yeah, made some pretty good additions. Still got to get that top part of the outpost design done. Still haven't quite figured out how I want to lay it out. But yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely. And hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you next time. See you!